For 2.5 days, synod groups have held meetings divided by languages to discuss some of the proposals they will set forth before the Assembly and eventually the Pope. On Friday, representatives from each group gave a summary of their meetings so far. It was all held behind closed doors, so some of the bishops shared info with the press.
I always look forward to the reports of the Circoli Minori, because here we get a fuller view of what the Synod Fathers, the auditors, the experts, and even the Delegati Fraterni had to say on the theme.
They dealt with important aspects and they talked about it with great liberty, a great desire to show the world that the original structure of life comes from the family unit.
We're in the very beginning. We're still in the first of 3 weeks, but I think we are off to a good start.
Even though the specific proposals of each group were not made public, the Vatican did publish 13 reports that give an overall view of their conversations. They include making sure that the final text has a more optimistic feel instead of simply focusing on problems seen in Western society. That includes having more Bible references, also the positive aspects of living a life of chastity. Some of the worries include so-called gender theory and the over-sexualized society young people are growing up in. They want to make it clear that as far as Catholic doctrine, marriage is only between a man and a woman. There has also been some self-reflection. Many question whether the Church has done enough to prepare engaged couples as they get ready for marriage.
As the Synod progresses, we do not turn a blind eye to the challenges already that had been surfaced already last year. Remember, this ordinary synod is in continuity with the extraordinary synod held last year.
I've been able to feel the density, urgency, and the profound discussion of everything in my small group. I've seen the kindness with which these issues are being dealt with and the liberty to express their impressions.
There was a temptation to see every day as a final product. And yet, it's very important for me to be able to listen to the richness of perspectives within our small group.
At this point, Cardinal Peter Erdo and the General Secretary of the Synod, Bishop Bruno Forte, are reviewing the 13 reports to then write the final document. Synod bishops will individually vote on these points in about 2 weeks. From there, the Pope will decide what to include in a magisterial document.